Okay, so let's get in there. Yep, they're gonna make me sign in again. Okay, oh boy, this is getting to be a nuisance. Hmm. Studio still not quite right. Alright, anyway, let's see. Get into the game. On Corvette. Oh, damn. I just realized I've lost access to all of my achievements prior to starting this Corvette expedition. Wow. They technically stripped my avatar of everything. And I do mean everything. Made me rebuild the Corvette after I suffered through all of the problems on the island, or I guess you would have to say world. And I ended up starting completely over with nothing. Stranded on a world where I had nothing. And if I try to get back to my other accomplishments, look at that. All of it's gone. Yeah. This is what I accomplished when I started that expedition for a Corvette. It's got other bases here, but I don't own any of those. Those are not my bases. Those are some other player's bases. So I have no way to get back to my prior game. All of that is now gone, erased. Well, that don't beat all. Huh. Now these bases here are mine, except for that one. Well, I'll be darned. Well, what can I say? Don't play if you want to keep anything that you accomplished before. That Corvette expedition. Huh. Because it effectively strips away everything you had before with that particular avatar. All this I accomplished after starting this expedition. And they had made all kinds of promises that I could get back to my old well, I might as well call it my old existence. It's all gone. Expedition 19 Corvette. And there's no way for me to get back to it. So all those recordings I made before, I cannot continue. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Return to the primary save. Instantly switch between saves. The expedition has begun. The extra tab will show your progress through the journey. You may switch between the expedition and your primary save at any time. Okay, that's the promise. But how do you do it? You may switch between the expedition and your primary save at any time. Switch to your primary save from the expedition terminus on the space anomaly or from the main menu. Use the expedition terminus to resume the expedition later or from the main menu. Okay, so I would have to go here. Oh, okay. Return to primary save. Your game was last saved 2 minutes ago. Are you sure you wish to return to your primary save location? You can return to the expedition anytime from the expedition terminus on the space anomaly. Reach the terminus during the expedition to collect stored items. Yeah. Okay, come on, get me back to my original game. Okay, now this is starting to look like the original game. Alright, where is the... it must be one of these over here then. Yeah, it must be over here. Alright, so this was labeled teleport to docked ship Levitor 2. Alright, so it would be out there somewhere. No, it would have to be back here somewhere. Alright, let's see if it's true. I have to find the one where it started me out. Was it here? No. Was it? So I gotta go to the Nexus, is that the idea? Bajalo, monstrous. Oh dear. Where was it? Was it here? Oh dear. There it is, Expedition Terminus. So it would be this one, Redux Corvette. That's weird. None of this stuff showed up in the game. All this stuff was stripped away. That was the technology and the cargo I was supposed to start with. Resume expedition. No, I don't think so. There's too many things that don't make sense in that. Create multi-tool. Copy. Bane of Peace. Create starship. Copy the Pillar of Destiny. That's the starship I created. Well, I should say Corvette, because that's the whole object of the game. And it says I haven't completed any of the phases. Huh. Isn't that weird? It forces you to start from scratch with the same avatar. Alright, maybe they didn't break the promise that I would be able to go back to my original game. Alright, there's the name. I want to change the name on that too. Alright, what's the secret? How do I change the name on this? Alright, then I gotta look up, find the E option, and that works the elevator. And every time I land, the elevator automatically goes down. So I have to call it back up in order to get, otherwise I have to jump down. I guess if I'm going to test this, yeah, there's Whispering Outpost. Okay, so I am back into my original game. Alright, so if I go back into the anomaly or the space station, I should be able to warp or use the teleports to get back to my previous games and places that I had built. Alright, where's the space station? Oh, there it is. It's over here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Alright, we should be all lined up. Alright, let's see if I can actually get down. Oh yeah. Alright, so I gotta call it back up, get on it, and then tell it to deploy. But I can't close it up, can I? See, I'm on the platform if I do it that way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't close it up. I just gotta get around, look at the right spot. Alright, let's check this and see if by chance all the stuff I put in there, yep, it's still there from the original game. Alright, that's encouraging. Alright, so now we need to go down this way. There it is. Your bases. Okay, it looks like all those bases I built are still here. I think. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for... Alright, there's fungus outpost number 1. Where's fungus outpost number 2? Fungus colony number 2. I don't remember calling it colony, but maybe I did. Whispering Well, yeah, I left the word egg out. There's the main base. And for some reason, I can't land my Corvettes there. They only work for the original introductionary. Okay, space stations. Alright, there we go. We've visited quite a few. Other bases. Fungus World Outpost. That's the player's name. Okay, well, that's starting to look normal anyway. Alright, how much coin do I have? I've got... Okay. Yeah, that's starting to look normal again. Alright, so maybe you can get back to your original game. If you can remember how you started the game to begin with. And that would suggest... Oh, I have to be on the anomaly, I guess. Now, I had a starship that I had found that looked a lot like this one. Well, the engines look a little different. Yeah, this back half is a little different. And the front half is a little different. Alright, let's go here to this guy here. Okay, we'll offer a standard trade. And we're looking for, see, since we're buying, we gotta look for negative numbers. That means he's actually giving us a below normal price. Wow. He's giving away the oxygen. Okay, we'll take it all.
Product received.
And the sodium.
Product received.
One more. Okay, he's giving away this one. Well, not really. Just a minus 1%.
Product received. Product received.
Okay. Hardly a drop in the bucket. So now, if I sold in this, I'd be selling it at a big discount. So what I have to look for is stuff I would sell to him with a large plus. First I need to get back up to the top. I don't see any large pluses, mostly negative. Suggesting I'd be giving it away. Well, I could sell him that at a +3. It seemed like to me I need to keep that. I had a... Didn't I have a mission going on where I had to have a bunch of that? Yeah, I'm not getting much of a... Yeah, I'm not getting any real advantages. So let's offer us on a starship. It's a Class C, so it doesn't come with hardly anything. It comes with a very basic improvement on the shields. Otherwise, it's basically stripped. So how much does he want? 1 million? Okay, that sounds about right. Alright, so we'll just buy it outright. And then he just disappears. He warps away. So now I have a new starship. Which means, no, my Corvette's still out there. Huh. Alright, so we'll get into this one for a second. We'll look at the tab key. Alright. I can't think of any reason to keep that. That's hardly any advantage at all. It's misplaced anyway. It should be like over here. So that actually affects the deflectors. Doesn't have anything in the inventory except a bunch of holes. Oh, they let me keep that Right here. Mag Pulse Lure fishing bait. Alright, what else did they let me keep? Oh, spicy chum. Okay. That's new. Dangling orb. What else is new? No, none of that looks new. Let's see. I got those back to where I can make some more, but I only need one of each. I don't remember having that one before. That looks new. I don't remember having that one either. Yeah, that one looks new. Cryo pump. That looks new. Yeah, that looks new also. I went to the anomaly and I paid for everything I could. Organic catalyst. Okay, that's different. Huh. Maybe playing that other game wasn't such a bad idea after all. The expedition. Looks like I got a few things picked up in here I didn't see before. Alright, now there's nothing. There's no improvements, right? Okay. So that means I should be able to get out of this one. And then go scrap it. Oh, that one looks kind of fancy. I don't think I've seen one like that before. Alright, since everything is free for me, let's go see what the deal is here. Which one comes up? Okay, that's the one I just bought. Alright, so now if I begin the salvage operation, it is worth 3. And I paid 1 plus for it. Alright, so this is doing nothing to it. So let's go ahead and make some improvements. It should go up in value. Upgrade the ship. Okay, the first would be the class. It only costs you 3,300 nanites. And now go from C to B. And we get the music. So now it's a B class. Alright. Now if we decide to scrap that, how much will it be worth? Oh, it went up to 4. Okay, we don't want to scrap that just yet. Let's do that again. Let's go up another class. Upgrade starship. And here we go. It's going to cost me 8,000. So I would have spent what? About 12,000 nanites altogether. So I'm basically exchanging nanites for credits. Now we're up to A class. So that adds how much to its value of scrap? Not that much. It's still 4, but we picked up about 500,000. Okay. There's only one more class left. And this would cost us another 16. So we'll see what's that, 12 and 16 and a half? Yeah, that sounds like the right math in nanites. So 24, 28, somewhere around almost 30,000 nanites. And that will confirm it all the way back up to the maximum class possible. It won't go any higher than that. Alright, so for 30,000 nanites and nothing more, I am now up to 5.5. Well, also I'd have to include the original price, which was over a million. So for 1,030,000 nanites, well, we could call it 2 million units, just to round it up, and 30,000 nanites, I can now have 5.5. Okay, but I have one more option here. We want to upgrade the starship, and we want to apply augmentation. Now, if I purchase storage, oh, it's going to eat up all of its, yeah, it's going to eat up all of it, plus, what's that, 110,000 units? If I just do this once, because I think it's all, yeah, it's all just to do it once. Well, actually, I'd want to click up here, wouldn't I? Yeah, see, I'm going to go in the hole doing this. The next time it's going to cost me 5,940. And now it's another 6. Yeah, so you're not going to really come out ahead this way, are you? See, it keeps going more and more expensive. Alright, let's go ahead and leave then. Wait a minute, what if we did one of these? Oh, it's still going to charge us a bunch. Alright, now what's our scrap value? We're way, way, way in the hole. Yeah, see, it only went to 5.5 again. Okay, so there's no way to come out ahead on that unless you're doing it like I'm doing it for free. You're not actually paying for anything. Okay, so we'll go ahead and claim it. As long as I've got plenty of empty spots in my inventory, I'll be good to go. And those, you saw that stuff that flashed on the right hand side about chest high on the avatar? So now if I look at my overall value, yeah. But keep in mind now, I'm not paying for anything, so I would have lost a whole lot of units for what I just did. Plus around 30,000 of these. So this number would be way, way down if I was actually paying for all those improvements. And of course I've got tons and tons of space. Because I've already, well, let's see, how many spaces did I improve here? Oh, I did not improve these last slots yet. Well, I might as well go ahead and do it. Go ahead and finish up my storage ability, and we'll use the augment. So it would start down here. It only slows. Oh, there's a discrepancy. Yeah, it's not coming out equal. I go up here, it's finished out flat. But if I go down here, it's not finished out flat. Well, actually, I guess it would be if you're looking at this. But, oh, that's my avatars. That's not my spaceships. That's my avatar's inventory slots. Yeah, that's where the discrepancy is. I'm in the exosuit instead of the starship. Because it's flat on the starship. Yeah, they're all there. Now, if I want to finish this out, let's see, I can't do any more there, it looks like. And I've got 2 extra slots here. But I don't have any extra slots here. I have to do all those too. Now there's only one way you can do that. And that is you have to get into your starship. I've already scrapped the one I just bought. So there's another one I could probably buy. Oh, that's right, I didn't use that option over there, so I'm running all the way across to the first Corvette build slot. Alright, so I'd have to get up here and call down my elevator. Alright, where is it? No, it's over here on this side. Up! Oh, I just saw it. Well, they didn't make this easy, did they? They should have had a button on the outside here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I got it to show up by putting the dot right there in this corner area. Now the elevator will come down. Then I gotta look up again to operate the hatch. Okay. That particular compartment is the one I dug up. Alright, so then we do the normal takeoff like we've been doing. And now I gotta get away from the space station a little bit. So we'll go full blast like so. Then we use the X option. And yep, we want to go galaxy map. Now we gotta go right click so we can enter the free look mode, and we are currently what is that it? No, that one's a visited. Looks like we haven't been there yet. But where's the one we're in right now? That's a visited. Another one that's visited. Oh, visited. Visited. Been there. And we've been there. Well, darn, where do we start? These are all visited. So we gotta come down to find the one that we're actually in. Maybe if I just left click. Yeah, there we go. It shows us where we are right now. Current location. Decos. Alright, right click again. That gets us into the roaming or looking. Been there. Been there. I gotta find what I haven't been to yet. I've been to both of those. Whoops. Yep, been to that one. Oh, we have not been to that one yet. Utongapai? Utongapai? Alright, so that's the one we're gonna hold down the left mouse button on until we get there. Looks like there's pirates be there. There we go. So the first thing would be go into the space station. Because there'd be pirates here. So space station's over to the left. There we go. Use the E key once we get lined up. There we go. Now we'll go rockety. Oh, I need to go out a little bit. I'm not quite lined up. Let go of everything. And then rotate around a little bit until we get lined up. There we go. That looks pretty good. And we're focused on getting the avatar's inventory slots improved to flatten out that bottom line. Alright, so and we fall down because we did not bring it back up first. And we go over here. We ended up in the first one of the 4 that are here. So we're talking avatar, so we got to go upstairs. Avatar, inventory, and technology. And it should be the very first booth. And it's this thing right here. Exosuit upgrade. You can only do this once. So now you have to decide, do you want to upgrade here? That's going to cost me 66,000 units to do another one. And what I want to do is go across here. I thought it highlighted. Alright, so we're going to do that once. So let's see. Well, it did take it. It gave it that 3rd slot. Now, if we want to do that again, that's it. We can never do it again here. It's a one-shot deal. So we got to go back to our starship. Well, Corvette in this case. Get into our Corvette and fly out. And get into the anomalies. Alright, look up, there we go. And take off. Alright, go full blast. And then turn a little bit. Oh, let's try to stay out of the rocks. Alright, there we go, good enough. Alright, call in the anomaly, which would be there. Then rocket over to it. Let's see, we're not quite lined up, so... And now we could just coast. And match up the circles. And this is also a one-shot deal. And we will have to pay. Well, except for the fact that I selected all the be able to do all this for free. So it doesn't actually cost me anything. Okay, get out. And we're gonna fall out because we didn't bring the elevator back up. Alright, where is... there it is. It's over there. And we're on, or in the anomaly now. And we gotta look to see which one it is. It's this first one on the left. That's the one that'll get us back to our starship. So, oh, there's railing there. So we gotta get over to the merchants that provide all the upgrade stuff. And so that means we gotta go through here and turn right. And there's another one of those little capsule type things off to the side here. There it is right there, exosuit upgrade. And oh, that's working normal this time. And this one's gonna cost me 66,000 also. And if you try to do it again, you see that under the E exosuit upgrade says visited. That's to kind of warn you that you can't do that again. See there? You try to hold down the E key, it just flashes at you. You've already had your shot. So now if I want to do the next slots, one at a space station, one at the anomaly, then I have to get back into my spaceship. Once I go the right way here. Remember which one it was. It was the first one on the left. It should have my spaceship's name there. See there? Was that Toad Era? Liberator 2? Okay. And then there it is, right there. Oh, he's got a fancy one over there. He's got all kinds of landing spots and stuff. So get on the elevator, look up, find the operate hatch, and then we gotta go find us another solar system. Take off. Alright, go full blast so that we can now use the X key, go to a galaxy map. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't click fast enough. Alright, now we gotta right click so that we get the free mode and find us somewhere we haven't been yet. If it says visited, then that won't work. There's one right there. Is that the closest one? I guess it is. Emerald drive required. Oh, I guess they're not gonna let me go to there. I don't think I have an emerald drive on this particular spaceship. So we'll have to go to this one. So now hold on the left mouse button till it engages. All right. Got another warp 25 times. All right, there we go. Uh-oh, we're right in the middle of a bunch of pirates. Alright, where's it? Oh, I see. We're right underneath. And we've already been hit a little bit once. Alright, where are these I'm looking for the space station. Is that it? Yep, that's it right there. We need the E key, and then we need the... Uh-oh, they've already disabled my... So they're forcing me into combat. As soon as I take down his shields, I'll feed him some rockets. Oh, he's too far away or something. Yeah, he's out of range. So I'm gonna hold down the W key and the left shift key. I'm just holding down the S key right now. And boom. As soon as the shields go down, then he can take a couple rockets and at close range and he's done. Then of course I gotta switch back out of that. He's out of range right now. So I gotta switch over to the W key and the left shift key. Now the S key, like in Samuel. Now the nice thing about doing this, even though I'm forced to do it, is it pays well. I just got to remember to get off of the rockets. Because I get to shoot the rockets one time and then there's a long cool-off time. So how much did I get? Standing increased ×3. Oh, I didn't get paid anything? Maybe not. Well, let's see. Did I pick up anything? I picked up... Oh, that's a Starship inventory. It probably wouldn't be there. It'd probably be over here. I don't see any changes here. It should say something about pirate radio or something. Quad servers. What's this? Vector thrusters. Oh, that's from what I kept back. No, I don't see any changes. Looks like that's where I left it off. Well, I could have analyzed those. I got 10 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to, let go of the E key so you can press it again to do another one. Alright, and then we've got a industrial cargo link. No, I don't think so. I had... Oh, wait a minute. We've got 7 of those now. I wonder how many I had before we got forced into doing all that combat. Alright, let's bring this one up. Fill in that hole. Bring this one over. Bring these over. Now this is where... Oh, I should probably put that... Uh-oh. I don't have hardly anything in here. Well, don't that beat all? I must have sold off a bunch of stuff. Well, anyway, I want to fill out these other slots, so. Alright, space station is my first stop. I'm now a legend. I destroyed 80 of those. Space rescue, speak to the captain. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. He's just going to try to get me to buy a spaceship. Oh, they want me to use the X key. Organic life form. That must be his name. Please for reciprocal aid. Okay. You must be captain of this freighter. Looks greatly relieved. They gesture as if welcome me aboard. Okay, we'll end the conversation. And where is...
Alert. Navigational data received.
They sent me another? Land and lead freighter and speak to the captain. Your assistance will be rewarded. Okay, so there's the symbol for the freighter off on the left hand side. I'm just holding down the W key while I'm making this turn. Alright, there's that symbol again. So that's where I'm supposed to go to, right there. Well, this is a new solar system, so of course the planet would be unknown to me. Guess I better speed up. I'll take forever to get there. Alright, now I've got to find how I land on this freighter. I'm bouncing the left shift key up and down to get closer. Is that the landing bay? Now we're just coasting. Slow down a bit. Whoops, now we're backing up. Alright, that must be the landing bay. Oh, yeah. Oh, what happened there? Oh, the game is messing up. Now I'll get back in the seat here. We're not in the right spot. I'm pretty sure we're not. Is the landing bay on the outside? Oh, it didn't extend automatically this time. Oh, that doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't think we're in the right spot. Let's try this again. I think the game screwed up. Now, where is the landing bay? I'll tell you what, let's go out and then we'll with the W key and then we'll turn around. Alright, now we'll just turn around. I think that's the landing bay right there. Let's kind of square things up a little bit here. This one's a little bit different than the other ones I've been in. Yeah, see, they're coming in and out of those. You see those three like headlights right there? That's where you want to go. You want to go inside one of those. And the game did not put us on the inside. So the game did indeed slow down a little bit. Well, we'll go to this one right here. Oh, it's doing it again. It's not putting us inside. It's acting like it is, but it's not. Alright. We'll go ahead and see if we can make this work. Oh, they teleported me. Okay. Beam aboard the Corvette. And that one's probably the one I would need to get to the captain, I think. Well, let's see how this works. We could roam around, but that doesn't seem to be a good idea in this game. See if this takes me to the captain. Yep, it does. That's like a navigator or something. That's probably him up there. Yep, Commander. Oh geez, how would you pronounce that? Yupk. Alright, we'll talk to him. The air very authority clear and Mark's offered to buy the freighter. Oh dear, I don't think I want to. But let's see what the deal is. Yeah, it's a C class. Become freighter captain, all I have to do is claim it, huh? Technology is almost non-existent. And the stuff on board is almost... Man, look at all those holes. And it's a C class. But he's just gonna turn it over to me, huh? No, I don't think I will. Thanks for the offer. Alright, now, which pair of stairs did we come down? They've got green on this one suggesting this is the way out, but it's never worked. Yeah, it's never worked. He's got a whole lot of plants growing in here. I think it's the next one over. Let's see if this works. It looks right. Kinda. There's that room where we got to the captain. But there should be one back here somewhere. But I don't see nothing. And I've gotten stuck in here all kinds of times. And this is just going to take us right back up where we were. If I remember it, I have to get, yeah, see the one way back there in the background? I believe that's the one I got to get to. So let's go down the stairs. We should come across another pair of stairs. Because if we go to that middle section, we'll just end up going right back up inside where the captain has his word go. There we go. Teleport, and there's my name of the ship. There we go. Oh, I have to use the E key to do it. Okay. And success. We got around all the problems. Alright, now we can take off. And just hold down the W key for a while. And we need to go to the starport first. Alright, and we've already got it circled. So get lined up and use the space bar. Pulse engines unavailable. Oh, they'll probably tell me I'm too close. I think I'm lined up okay. Let go of the left shift. Oh no, let's do some more left shift. Get closer. Alright, now let go. It's still gonna take us 12 seconds, huh? We're not quite lined up perfect. We're getting there though. There we go. Okay. There's the same routine again. Now we're gonna fall through the elevator hole. Boom. And then we're gonna look for the... There it is. And we should be on the very first one of 4. Yep, we are. Now we gotta go upstairs. And as long as we haven't been here before, we should be able to, for a small price, do another upgrade on our inventory. Or our technology, our choice. There we go. It does not have the word visited. It will here in a second though. Alright, now do we want to mess with this or do we want to continue with this? It's going to cost me 66,000 units. I think I'll just keep that up, so I'll just have to do it there. And that's it. Never can do that again at this particular space station. So now we head back down and it's back to the anomaly thing. Which we could do once while we're in this new solar system. It's a bit of a nuisance doing it this way, but I don't have a lot of choice. Okay, unless you want to chase down those drop pods. I'm trying to remember how much those maps cost. And then you gotta have the 3 million objects. Alright, so now let's speed up a bit, get away from the... And there we go. Call in the anomaly. Head towards it. Alright, there we go. A little bit more with the left shift key. Of course, we're holding down the W key through all this. And we'll just coast right on in. There we go. And then we'll get our one-shot deal from the anomaly shop, where you can buy all kinds of upgrades. Alright. Okay. Now we get out like we did before. Fall through the hole. Boom. Alright, now look for the oh, there it is over there. Alright, now remember which one it was. Will be coming from that direction. So it shows the name of our starship, and we want to go up the ramp. So the next time we come, it'll be on the right hand side in the back. Now we gotta find our... There it is. And then we turn right quick and we go to this device right here, and you get a one-shot deal here. And it's... But you could change it to up here if you wanted to, but we're not gonna do that. But if I do up there, look at the price. See, it's a little bit different. 41,250 and 66 for here. And then it's going to say visited, so that's a one-shot deal. So as far as we're concerned with this solar system, we're done. Can't do any more with this solar system. As far as our inventory slots go on our exosuit. Alright, so there's the pads, and we gotta find the one with our ship's name on it, right there. And then we gotta turn around and find our ship. Up there it is, right there. And then we gotta look up to activate the lift. Alrighty. So you pretty well got the routine down. You gotta get out into another solar system you have not visited. You gotta get over there, try to get to the space station, do your one-shot good deal, pay your 66,000, unless you're doing one of the technology slots, and then call forward your anomaly. Same thing in the anomaly, and decide if you want to just keep jumping from one galaxy to another, or should I say one solar system to another. Well, I think that's pretty much all we were going to do with this one. I already showed you the combat with this particular ship that I've got. Oh, I could show you one more thing, couldn't I? That's related. Alright, let's get down. Now would be as good time as any to do the modifications, changes. Now keep in mind the lift compartment, I found that, I dug it up. These thrusters you see here for landing, I found those by digging them up. And just about everything else I had to purchase. So let's see, where's the console? Oh, wait a minute, I'm on the anomaly. There won't be a console here. I have to be in a space station. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, anyway, if you want to change your starship, rearrange parts or exchange parts, you want to be at a space station and not the anomaly. Now I'm having trouble. They won't let me go through there. How about if I go through here? Oh dear. Okay, there we go. We found a hole. Oh, maybe we didn't. It's got me cut off again. Well, if that don't beat all, I can't get to my lift. Oh, okay, I found a hole. I got there. Gotta look up. Well, what can I say? The game can be kind of buggy at times. Get into the seat. Uh-oh. I'm having trouble with that. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna figure that's it. That's all I need to show you. So we'll go ahead and stop the recording here.